Pisces, oh me little fish, how you doing? So we are going to do you a hell loop tarot card reading. Basically, it's a normal kind of tarot card reading. But if you do the eat, sleep, rave, repeat every single day, then it's pretty much going to show me the outcomes of coming back, going to and from, inside of, out of relationships, where you feel like you've just been pulled around in a washing machine. I'm also hearing you might have just bought a washing machine, or for some of you, I'm just hearing like I've just bought myself a washing machine. Did you? I've just bought myself a washing machine. Some of you could have bought yourself a crying, walking, sleeping doll. But yeah, I'm hearing I've just bought myself a machine. So it could be a washing machine, could be any other machine. I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. Well, actually, I'm a Pisces and I've just bought myself an air fryer. So you could have bought that. But I'm hearing a washing machine. Anyway, so let's see. Pisces. So what have they got coming up this week, please? I think appliances. I keep hearing like I'm buying different appliances. It might be because you're thinking of moving or something. But like I've just bought myself a new washing machine, or I've bought myself a new appliance, or I don't know, it could be a vibrator. So let's see. So Pisces, what's Pisces got coming up, please, for their hell loop reading? Show me Pisces. So you got the Ace of Swords and you got the Ten of Wands. Really? So, I don't know, just being truthful and honest. Well, I'm an honest individual person. I'm just individual. I'm working, doing an honest day's work. That's just an honest day's work, meaning that it's not under the table. An honest day's work. It's been a hard day's night, but it's an honest day's work. So, some of you, it might be the Ace of Swords can be like needing to fill out documents for paperwork for money. Okay. Like I need to do a load of paperwork and blah, 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 so on and so forth around money. Because that can be like a visa. It can be stuff that's to do with transportation and stuff like that. Let's see. Pisces, please, hell loop reading. So you got a dick. Well, you got a lot of creativity in you at the moment. Could be alchemy. But like well, there's opportunities all over the place, meaning that you could well be single here, Pisces. So if you're single, you're kind of like, well, there's opportunities arising everywhere. Some of you, it's just feeling very creative at this time. Like I'm feeling like very creative, and this can be where I earn money and do work creatively. So I'm very like creative handwriting or something like that. I don't know if there's any money in it because I'm not seeing any money. So it could just be I do these kind of things for fun. I'm really not picking up on your love life here, Pisces, so you could really be single for a lot of you. Join the club. You join in the single club, Pisces? All the single Pisces, all the single Pisces. Let's see, Pisces, what's going on with Pisces? Please, hell loop reading. Well, there's the Queen of Pentacles wanting a dick. And there's the 8, Aquarius, Leo. So you could be talking to anybody as like an 8 in their chart. There's like communication that starts to come in midweek, I feel. I don't think you're going through more of a hell loop reading at the moment, Pisces. I think there's more of a kind of like, well, there's opportunities all over the place. There might be someone that I have in mind, okay, or they have you in mind. You definitely might start talking to someone this week, okay. Feeling very creative, it's kind of like where you suddenly stop thinking of like relationship and then you start thinking of something that's very creative, and your energy just starts to like, you know, you have a lot of energy, and suddenly this starts to happen where you start talking to someone, unless you're already with them, you know. Let's see. Pisces this week. Pisces is hell loop reading. What they got coming up? So you got 2 of Wands. Well, someone's going to be rejected more than likely here. This is also trying to find money, but not being able to find any money. I can't find any spare money to be able to do anything. So I don't know if any of you are not working at all and you're finding it very difficult in order to find any spare money. You got 3 aces here. Aces are very strange for me to read because they are just aces. They normally just mean that there are opportunities to talk. There are opportunities if you want them. There are creative avenues if you want to do it. If you do, if you don't, never mind. But someone's very passionate, very creative. They do honest work. So if you're looking for someone and you're a single person and you're saying, well, at least they do honest work, this person does honest day's work. But then you get this energy of where it's choice. Do I continue to go forward and look for someone new if I'm single? Or do I possibly go back into a situation of the past? If you guys are dealing with anyone from the past. Okay. But it's kind of like more focusing on forward energy here. Pisces, what's Pisces got coming up, please? For the hell loop reading. So 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands. What the hell is going on here? It's a very difficult reading, again, Pisces. Opportunities to speak and talk. The Queen of Pentacles is possibly someone that wants a relationship. 8 of Wands is someone that more than likely wants to talk. And then all of a sudden it goes kind of like, well, I'm just waiting to talk to you again, basically. So like we may have been talking and I'm just basically waiting to talk to you again. 9 of Swords can be like I talk to someone at night, like when I'm normally going to bed is normally when I actually speak to someone and it keeps me up. And this is ringing someone when they're at home. 4 of Wands. You could be going through obviously like a divorce situation here, because this could be 4 of Wands is what the outcome of what I'm looking for is, a relationship or a house. But for some of you, just single here. Pisces. So 8, people that do esoteric spiritual. You really could be dealing with anybody that's like Aquarian, Leo placement somewhere for a lot of you here. Now, like I said, if you know people of the past and you're kind of like, no, the past is the past and the past is over, well, then what I have here is new energy of people that could have like Aquarian, Leo, maybe Scorpio, Aries placements here. Okay, kind of like got Virgo energy. Let's see, Pisces. You've got no major arcanas yet at all. Pisces. What is going on? I'm not getting like any signs of conflict that I can help you with. I'm not really picking on but much signs of going on. I mean, it kind of looks good where it's saying that there really could be conversation going on with someone. Like we're having like a general conversation. Or Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie, Jackie. But like I'm having a general conversation with someone. It seems to be flowing. You got like this Aquarian Leo vibe going on here. You got people, like I said, that could also be doing tarot card readings. This is also always my tarot card reader energy. Okay, like maybe twin flame readers, maybe, but like, let's see. Pisces, what's Pisces got coming up, please? Pisces. So you got the 8 of Swords, the World, which is a 3. That's like you guys, maybe. It could be where you're just like distancing yourself from the past energy, trying to get over it and recover, and that there may be someone new here. But if they are, it's more than likely online talking. Okay, I talk to someone online. Or I'm thinking of someone at a distance. The World is normally of someone that you have to travel to, so it can be a distance. It could be like online dating, talking to someone online, the dating pool, or dating a Paulie, Putchy, Piscean. Another one, maybe another Pisces. That'd be difficult if you both come up in a fishbowl. It'd be more like David Gilmour. Let's see, or David, or David, or Avid, or Avi. Let's see. Pisces. Wow. What a bunch of cards that don't mean nothing. Here. This is a difficult reading, Pisces. What are you doing? Well, there's the divorced couple, again, that are going through the same stuff. This person's got children, trying to get divorced, more than likely have children with an ex, but you're really not dealing with that, but that is in your reading because you've got kids and blah, blah, blah. They work, you're separated, and you're single and probably want to just remain single, and you're just watching a tarot card reading just to, I don't know, just to pass the time by here. There is a distant energy here, but it feels like that someone might not be like interested, like, nah, I'm kind of waiting to hear from someone, but it might not be the person I'm wanting to hear from. Like, I don't know, because you've got like 2s. You've got like Libra energy here, Libra 2. And then kind of like, I don't know if we're talking or not. Like, are we talking? Are we, what kind of, it might be a friend. You could just have a friend here, okay? And that's all I'm just kind of like looking at is just friends. I'm really not seeing, well, where else do I go with this reading to make it a little bit longer, Pisces? Let's have a look. Well, definitely there's someone here that, like I said, that's probably getting divorced from this 4 energy, and that's the mum energy there. This person could be a mother. Okay. if I'm honest, Pisces, there ain't really a lot going on. There's really not a lot going on within your reading at the moment that I can tell you. I really can't. I'm going to draw you some of these cards, but I really can't. I have to draw the same amount of cards for everybody. Because it's like everything cancels itself out. Like, I'm very creative. I'm talking. I do an honest day's work. I'm looking for a relationship possible, and I want to be looked after and cared for. This could mean that communication comes in. The 2 can also mean like I'm just waiting for communication again. Ace of Pentacles in reverse can just basically mean a lot of you are finding it very difficult financially because money is here, but it isn't everywhere here. So, there's that. Some of you, it's a divorce situation that's still going on with an ex. That's there. Distance myself from. They just come back and visit the children now and again. That's that. And basically, I'm just kind of going along my way. Like I said, I mean, if you're dealing with, like, if you're cross-watching and you're dealing with, like, a Piscean, maybe, and they are married and they're in a commitment, okay, and they're working on the relationship that they're in, because that can definitely mean, like, working on a relationship. These messages of cards can be the other person that's getting confused by the person that's, like, in a relationship, and they talk and they've got children and so on and so forth. Because this row here is kind of, like, showing me that there really could be signs of communication here. But these are very odd cards because this can mean like, I'm not talking to you, you know, like ego, and I don't know whether to reach out to you or not, or whether to speak to you or not, or whether you're really interested in or not, or like, are you interested in me as a partner or as a friend, or like, I don't get it, like what are, you know. So it can just be someone that you talk to now and again. Now and again, Jen, engine number 9. Let's see. CC. You're right, CC. Any messages for Pisces, please? Any messages for Pisces going on here for their hell loop reading? So, scarcity tactics. So, for a lot of you, you just probably ghosted someone and you're just kind of like, nah. I just kind of like want to stay single, want to be on my own. I'm just keeping my head down and stay out of the way. You know, stay out of the way of people and just kind of do my own thing, really. That's what it feels like, Pisces. You know, some of you might know the fact that you could talk to someone if you wanted to, but it really just feels like a half-assed effort. You know, let's see, Pisces. But, like I said, man, this really could turn around when I start clarifying these ones. Because there's nothing bad here to clarify. Pisces. Any other messages for Pisces, please? So, you've got Boss Daddy. Stable, rich, business owner, CEO, and big dick energy. Well, I'm having that one, baby. So, someone that pretty much owns their own company, has their own business, they run their own clock, they have a big cock, they do what they want, you know, is like, I don't know if you guys know what running your own cock is over here, but like if you run your own clock, pretty much you just clock in and clock out whenever you want. Me, I work more because I get up early and I pretty much try to get all of my work done and blah, blah, blah. So you work for yourself. So you clock in and start when you want, and you clock out and you finish pretty much whenever you finish. That's like a person that owns their own company as such, okay? There will definitely be people that do tarot and stuff like that, okay? That's that, because these are like mediums, tarot card reader, medium, psychic, you know, whichever way around it is, but doing all of that kind of thing here. This is definitely connected to spirit and spiritual kind of spiritual growth, getting messages, downloads of messages, writing them down, speaking esoterically, doing like, you know, giving people messages through spirit, doing it for friends or doing it as a living, like I either earn a living doing it or I just do it with friends and blah, blah, blah. And I'm either learning or I do it full time as a business where I actually earn money from it, okay? That's 100% a spiritual energy there that does things like that for a living and earns money for it, okay? So that comes through as the boss energy. So that would be more of a masculine person that just basically concentrates on their work and their money, but they work an honest living. This isn't someone, like I said, if you're Pisces and you're kind of like, well, I'm single Pisces and I'm kind of like looking for someone that is stable, this person's stable because they do an honest living. Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands for me is working but doing an honest living. And I do it by running my own clock and doing what I do, like what I do as a Piscean. Okay, here, I work my own clock. I start and I finish whenever I want. I'm very creative. I'm looking for a woman. I'm looking for a woman. Eight of Wands is definitely means like maybe communicating with someone, but it definitely means like talking to spirit as well for a lot of you. So I don't know about you guys, but I've picked up 3 times numbers that are representing you are on the right path, Steve. So 3 times I've had that. Stephen, blah, 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 you are on the right path. Undoubtedly, you are doing the right thing and you are on the right path. And I've had that 3 times this week. I can't necessarily remember what the number is. I think it was 15, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. But each time I looked up what number I got, they all represented you are on the right path. Okay, pretty much a sign from spirit because I was sort of like doubting at times and blah, blah, blah. And it was telling me you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because you are in an alignment exactly what you are now. Okay, so if any of you guys are wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? I'm kind of, you know, yes. Okay, so there's that. Now, there is definitely an energy of like this boss daddy energy of like if you're single and you're looking for someone that does an honest living, it's this person here, okay? Any messages for Pisces, please? Any messages for Pisces? Any messages for Pisces? The thing is that when you're single, Pisces, man, I've been having a right blast because I've been out today and I'm like, right, I'm going to go and buy myself one of these air fryers and I'm going to start cooking. And instead of eating synthetic shit food through a plastic straw, I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy myself a really nice air fryer, okay, which is from Tefal, and it's a steamer, air fryer and grill, and it does all 3. And then I've gone out and I bought a load of chicken and a load of veggies and a load of stuff like that. And I've been looking up recipes thinking, holy shit, I could really get into cooking and eating things that are not synthetic and full of sugar. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to start looking after my health and enjoy cooking again. So it's kind of like that, do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm working, I'm a bachelor, I'm kind of doing my own thing, and I'm free to be able to do what I want. And if someone comes along, I can talk to them and so on and so forth and blah, blah, blah. Now, if you're not talking to anyone and you do this as a living, you talk to multiple people because I talk to loads of people every day on here. So this is like, you know, I'm talking for a living and I do it on screen, on camera, okay? For a lot of you. And that seems to be my life, you know. If any of you wonder why it is that a lot of tarot card readers sometimes can end up forming relationships maybe with people like on their channels, it's because you are what you eat, okay? And you meet where you are. And if where you are is at work all of the time, you meet people where it is that you work. If you go into a bar and a restaurant and you're a pisshead and you spend majority of your time in the boozer, you're more than likely going to meet a pisshead in the boozer, a friend or a relationship. If you spend the majority of your time on screen and you're a tarot card reader, chances are that you could normally come across someone that is of the same nature because that's where you are. You see, you always got to look at that. I always did question that of why I've had a lot of connections maybe in the past with a lot of people that have been on here and I've formed connections with them. And I just suddenly thought, well, there's nothing wrong in that. It's just the fact that I'm on screen all the time and I'm at home all the time and I work all of the time, but it's always on camera. So it's obvious where you are the majority of the time is where you meet people. And if you're not meeting anyone, that's because you're maybe not going out. Okay. So for some of you, you could be interested in this kind of thing here. Let's see. One more card, please, for Pisces. So you got 2. Lonely and also talking shit. Well, that's the majority of people. They all do talk shit. That's a bit of a drastic one, that was, because... Or Drazik, or Draz, or Dan, or Daniel. I don't know, you're not talking shit, are you, Daniel? But like lonely and then talking shit about someone. Well, that happens to me a lot. A lot of people talk shit about me on here, but I don't really care. But like, I don't know what talking shit is. If someone's always talking shit about someone, you know, like I said, it might be an ex. It could be where you're, you know, this can also be like where you put the world to rights with someone and you basically just, it's not talking shit, but it's just kind of like, you know, I'm talking to like someone and I just bring up the past about all the stuff that goes on in my life and, you know, what's going on with you? I was split up, we broke up, blah, blah, blah. They always blame me and again, I can't do anything right and blah, blah, blah. That's talking about a person. It's probably not talking shit, but if you see them in a highlighted energy, you're really going to be praising them, right? But if there's struggles and there's like, we're not speaking and we're not talking and blah, 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 this can normally be where you meet up with someone and you talk about ex relationships and like, oh, how are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, I've heard from my ex. Oh, have you really? Blah. You know, yeah, we're not together, but that can be like talking shit maybe, you know, just talking about exes and how we're not reconciling and how we're not getting on. That could just be with someone that you're talking to here or want to talk to, but I don't believe it's like bad-mouthing someone. I just think it's kind of like, well, you know, you're not together, blah, 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 don't go back, all that sort of stuff, you know. That's there as a message for some of you that could appear this week. You've definitely got someone that feels lonely, but that can either be an ex-partner that feels lonely without you, or you feel lonely without the ex-partner. And if it isn't to do with exes, it's just like, I want nurturing. I feel like I want a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and I really feel like I want to connect with someone, and I really just kind of, you know, everybody does. I mean, I'm a guy with a soft heart, and I love female company. I do. I'm not a player, but I love female company. I get more from female company than what I do male company, because I can relate with female energies more, because I'm more of a feminine energy of Piscean. But like, everybody wants like a bosom for a pillow, right? So it's kind of like, you know, people can be like craving some sort of like male or female attention and feeling a little bit like, I really feel like intervening with the like, well, the same sex or a different kind of, you know, I feel like talking to someone. I feel like, you know, just having a bit of company with someone, right? That's what it feels like. Pisces are like that, yeah? I don't know. I have a lot of people tell me they have a lot of problems with Pisces in the past, and I think, fuck, I'm not like that as a Piscean. Like that, you know, I'm not like that. I'm fucking straight as a die. So, like, yeah, but some are batshit crazy though, right, Piscean? That's what I've got for you guys. So we're going to leave it there at the moment. We'll put those up there, see if they match anything. So over on the other side, this will only be on the silver tier, guys. I got a feeling there could be a turnaround here because you got no major arcana cards. Not really. Not really. You've got like an ex maybe, but like I said, this can also be reconciling with an ex, but it can also be meeting a new person. This means I've got my eye on a new person and that's who I'm really intrigued in. So this really could turn itself around, but you will need to join Patreon and it'll be on the silver or the gold tier. You obviously get access to like 64 readings per month if you're on there, because you've got all the monthlies, all the weeklies, God knows what else I put over there as well. So you have access to everything, and it doesn't matter when you join, you pay when you join, and then you get a month. It isn't like it used to be over there. It's no matter when you join, you pay when you join, and you get a full month. Okay, so you get like 64 readings, I think. Anyway, there you go, guys. So what I am going to do over there, I'm going to draw you 3 cards down here to say what your outcome looks like and what star signs the outcome might be. And then at the end, we clear these away and we do your outcome and we clarify all of those to say what that's about. We also, before that, we clarify all of these to tell you what you've got coming up. We look into messages of closure and hidden feelings and thoughts that might be coming from certain vibrations of cards, what are their expectations, what do they want, and then we also clarify it with the Rider-Waite. So that's what I give you over on Patreon. Link can be found below. Thanks very much, Pisces. I'll either see you over there or on your next reading.